misinformed. I always thought that men were born with a sense of entitlement in this world. Until now. Until this. 5 things we hear growing up. 5 things society says to men who try to grow up. 1. Men don't cry. Because women have monopoly over the tears. Because emotions are just another cover-up for weakness. Well, guess what? When Kevin failed in 5th grade, he didn't cry. When Kevin's mother left him, he didn't cry. When Kevin's girlfriend died, he didn't cry. When Kevin committed suicide, he wondered who would cry. 2. All men are dogs. They are animals. Praying, looking for their next target, the next woman to lie, cheat, harass or betray. Well, certainly, because 1 man or 2 or 20 lakh men is all it takes to define an entire freaking gender. Because the loyalty, faithfulness and everything wonderful that a man's best friend is shoved under the carpet because that one dog couldn't stop humping.
There is no such thing as a biological woman. I was born a baby, it doesn't mean I still am one. Grow the fuck up.
You might think everything's going good and you're on your way to buying a house and having a happy home, and then you come home and your whole family's gone. Your wife's took all their clothes, took the dogs. Well, she left me Glock. Glock, buddy. But you might think everything's fine and dandy until you realize it ain't. I love that woman. 15 years next Tuesday, we've been married. I don't know who came in and shook that up. But I promise I'm going to try to do my best to keep fighting. I'm going to try to do my best to make it through this.
Now they don't want to love me back because they're all scared and traumatized because you toxic hoes want to cheat on good men and turn them into bad men. I hate you.
Punch you dead in the neck, my mans.
Yeah, because you're not my girl no more. Why would a man fight for something that isn't his? In the modern world, women don't respect relationships anymore. In fact, they have multiple relationships, have one guy for one thing, one guy for another thing. The list goes on.
I'm experiencing sexual empowerment!
Yeah. Sexual being used by many men empowerment. And they expect guys to fight over them for some reason. No man should fight over a pair of scissors that are so dull they can't cut paper. Because it gets used by everyone and is eventually thrown in the trash.
All right, so this one is for the ladies. I want to know why you feel your time is more valuable than a man's. Why should a man have to pay for everything and take care of you when you really don't have anything to bring to the table or to offer?
Men are much more strong and independent than men.
Then how come they can't walk alone at night?
Excuse me, you misogynist, sexist!
You need to leave!
But guys, what's one thing a girl can do that instantly makes you believe that she's wifey material?
I mean, at this point, just talking to me and allowing me to be myself without judgment.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a man and you think that...
If a woman ever says she wears makeup just for her, she's lying. I'll tell you why. There was an anthropology professor who taught for 30 years. Every year, he told his students that he would give them 1 grade up if they submitted a list at the end of the year with 1,000 items that they would take with them on a secluded island. Out of the 30 years that he taught, not a single female said they would bring makeup. Has to make you think.